Hey, what is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video, my sports Gematria. In this topic, we're going to talk about Mark Wahlberg and the movie Joe Bell, which is actually based on a real story, from what I understand. I haven't seen the movie yet, but based off what I've read so far and putting this together, it's based off a real story. And this is going to be revolving around the same numbers that I've been talking about ad nauseum over the last 28 videos that you can find in my Gabby Petito case playlist on YouTube. If you go to my playlist on YouTube, I have this Gabby Petito case playlist, and I'm literally just talking about these same numbers that I'm about to talk about in this Joe Bell video. I talk about it with Tyson Fury, with the Astros, with Jimmy Iovine in Super Bowl, with Reese Witherspoon, Los Angeles Rams, the Sanderson sisters, Bucks and Grizzlies, Sarah Jessica Parker, Katie Couric, Sarah Silverman, Squid Game, Tyson Fury again, Xavier Prather and Big Brother 23, Birdman, Wendy Williams. Just I have a bunch of stuff. UFC 266. This is just another video to add to the list. Mark Wahlberg as quote unquote Joe Bell. So let's get into it. On the 182nd day of the Hebrew religious year, which just so happened to have been the 11th of September, written 9 slash, or excuse me, 11 slash 9, like 119. That was the day Gabby Petito was officially reported missing as missing persons, which sums to 182. Gabby had taken a road trip from New York earlier that summer. New York has a history on 9/11. And that summer, she left on a day leaving 182 left in the Gregorian year. So you start to see the pattern: 182, missing persons, 182, 182nd day. You'll find out that she also had a birthday on the 182nd day. And the words "Where's Gabby" sums to 182. A van life girl sums to 182. She left on a day leaving 182 left on the Gregorian. Her fiance, his name is Brian Laundrie, which sums to 128, an anagram of 182, and they both were pulled over in Moab City, which sums to 128, on August 12th, written 8/12 or 12/8. Side note, that day just so happened to have been Tyson Fury's 33rd birthday, but that's neither here nor there. We'll get to the number 33 in a minute. Mark Wahlberg as Joe Bell. Redemption is a journey you can't take alone. Over the summer, a new movie came out based on a true story called Joe Bell. Joe Bell sums to 128. We were just talking about that number. The starring actor for the movie is Mark Wahlberg, 119. We were just talking about both these numbers, 128, 119. 182nd day, 9/11, 11/9. Missing persons, 182. Moab City, 128. Brian Laundrie, 128. Mark Wahlberg, 119, plays the role for Joe Bell, 128. From the date of Mark Wahlberg's last birthday to the date of this movie release in the summertime marked a total span of 1 month and 19 days, kind of like the number 119. This movie is about suicide, 119. And the kid in the movie, which is based on a true story, committed suicide in real life on January 19th, written 1/19. The words Gabrielle Petito equals 156, and she was officially reported missing on 9/11, or 11/9. And we know mathematically 9/11 is the 156th prime number. The words for the number 33 sums to 156. Tyson Fury turned 33 years old and successfully defended his World Heavyweight Championship, which sums to 156, on the 33rd day of the Hebrew Civil New Year. In this movie, Joe Bell, 128. Fury was born on August 12th, written 8/12. The same day Brian Laundrie, 128, was pulled over with Gabby in Moab City, 128. And this movie is about the suicide story of Joe Bell's son named Jaden Bell, which sums to 33. And he was bullied at school for being gay, which sums to 33. So you just kind of see how all these numbers, even though it seems like the topics are completely different, Gabby Petito, Tyson Fury, Jaden Bell. Completely different topics, all three of them, but yet the exact same numbers for all three of them. The actor who plays Jaden Bell in this movie is Reed Miller, which sums to 66 and 60. And the number 33, which we were just talking about, sums to 156, 60, and 66. Jaden Bell was also known for being a cheerleader, which sums to 60, at his high school. The actor Reed Miller turns 22 years old, a total span of 120 days, 28 days from the release of this movie. Or another way you can say it, it's 18 weeks and 2 days, kind of like 182. And Gabby Petito, her last 22-year-old birthday this year was on the 182nd day of the Hebrew Civil Year. Mark Wahlberg plays Jaden's dad, Joe Bell. And Mark's full name is Mark Robert Michael Wahlberg, which sums to 122. Jaden's full name is Jaden Robert Joseph Bell, which sums to 122. And her nickname, Gabby Petito, sums to 122 and 175. And Jaden ultimately hung himself 122 and 175. Now, I don't mean any disrespect to the actual story. You know, it is based off a true story. I'm just showing you that even though these are completely different topics, all the numbers are just the same. That's all I'm showing. I'm not saying it's real, it's fake, it's not, it is, yada, yada, yada. I'm just saying the numbers are the same. So that's just, take it for what it is, take it for however you want. It's just the same numbers. What do you want me to do? I didn't put those numbers there. The numbers were already there. All I did was read them in a video that you're watching. I appreciate the support, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching. And I'll see you in the next one.